You guys know what's up. Before we start off with today's episode, make sure to check out the Fuku store below and use the discount code for 20% off your entire purchase. Fuku.xyz. Be bold. Be you. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video, where today we're going to be looking at WONHO with Eye on Me. Now, for the people who don't know, I think WONHO is a very interesting character within the K-pop world because he really has a unique image compared to everyone else. Before we start with the video, like always, if you have any recommendations on items you want me to look at in the future, then please just put them in the comments below. That's the best way for me to find out, and I'll just say, let's go with WONHO, the muscle man, with Eye on You. Alrighty, let's see what this is all about. Oh wow, I really enjoy the start actually. It reminds me a little bit of an ink picture, like everything is drawn with ink because the blacks are very black and the white is very white. Lovely contrast, really cool. And also WONHO wearing black. I know maybe because it's black and white here. I don't really know yet because I don't see his skin, but really well done here. Nice. That's a beautiful transition. You know, it really just goes into the beat, into his face. That is how you do transitions. Nothing off beat. Everything should be very simple and on beat. Nice. Again, beautiful transitions. You can see that they did this shot multiple times just to make sure that they're able to do this. Look at it. They're going to pull down and then it's going to pull back again. How cool is that? That is exactly how you do it. You can see that they're using this robotic arm to make sure that everything is basically perfect in the shot. And I think this is the element that they use in a lot of studios now. I think humans are not used that much anymore because it's just more reliable and they can get the perfect shot. The only thing I just don't like about these robotic movements is just that they are too smooth. They are just too insane, actually. You know, they're too fast for the human to react as if it was a human transition. But it isn't. It's all mechanical these days. Nice. So the scene here actually is not black and white, but I still very much like it. The skin tones are great, the background is beautiful. I don't know if the snow is real or not, I cannot say it. Let me have a look. It could be, but I think it's actually more a filter that they put on top of it. But I like it. I really think it's always important that when you film, make sure that the people you're filming are really different from the background. Don't make them blend in unless you're filming someone who has to be camouflaged. But in this case, it's really good. The one thing that I really like about WONHO, and I don't know if that's K-pop related or not, but to me it doesn't sound like K-pop. It just sounds like minimal house. Like, I don't even care if this was WONHO. This could be something that you can play in a club. Really nice. Man, what's up with all those transitions? Like, what is going on in 2022? Everything is just becoming perfect. Nice, really on beat. Like, you can feel the visuals on the beat. You know what I mean? Like, literally everything you see is more or less controlled by the music. Awesome. Nice. Like, literally, this could really just be a banger in a club. It's really just upbeat. Anyone can listen to it, whether you like K-pop or not. And that's something that I always just admire from people going out of the way to not do the more, you know, items that we have seen before. You know, making music that we've already heard like 1,000 times. This is unique. I like it. The one thing I noticed as well is, why is he wearing a tattoo t-shirt? Like, why doesn't he just show himself? What happened here? Like, did they ban him from showing skin? Maybe he's showing too much. Maybe they want to see how people react with him without showing his skin. Maybe they're still going to show it. I don't know, but let's see. It's just weird because it seems as if they want to show skin, but because they are showing a skin-colored t-shirt, you know, one of those, what do you call them, tattoo shirts, I think. Weird choice. I really like the red as well. Really beautiful color. I just preferred the color red. Let's keep it simple. I think red is always just a beautiful color and it always sets a very nice serious mood. And also with the black and everything and also these CGI effects going through it, they really did a beautiful job here. I cannot compliment it more because they really made sure that the color palette that they're working with is consistent throughout the multiple shots that they put here. Very nice. Awesome as well. You know, I got my eye and then the camera follows that movement. Cool. This is literally my favorite shot though. I really want to do a photo shoot one day where it looks like this. It looks great, but my only thing is that I personally say that this is all fake. I think some of the trees are real, but most of, like this one just looks ultra fake for some reason. It's way too detailed compared to this one, for example. Do you see the difference between those two? Interesting. It still looks good, but if you pay close attention, you can spot it very nicely. Very nice. Do you guys see those elements on the side? Beautiful. Whoever, like literally, whoever did the CGI part or the special effects part in this video, it's beautiful. Again, everything seems to be on beat. How it should be. Nice. 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 Oh, wow. Did they even add red to the water? Look at that. They even added red to the water. It's just going the extra bit, you know. It's not difficult to make water red, but they still did it to make the water look and fit to the scene with the red. Very nice. Never mind, we see skin here. He's still got his little moment. Let's go back to it. Let's, why not? You know, why should we not enjoy this moment? I'm not really a guy that likes other guys, but I do want to say that we should still enjoy it because it is the highlight of all his videos. Let's analyze it. So we got like what, 3-4 seconds of skin? I wonder if it's going to be more. Like to me, this is always interesting about WONHO videos. Sometimes it's like most of it and sometimes it's nothing. I also really enjoy this small room here. I don't know what type of room it is. I think it could be an LED wall, but it's cool. You know, it's a really cool concept. It's very small, but because what they can do with it, it can also be very effective. And here it's just very punching. You know, they made sure that everything is big, the text is big, everything you see visually is big, and it just punches you in the face with everything that it's trying to display. Nice. And then here, of course, well, you basically have the text in the background. It's the continuation of what we saw before. It's very nice. You don't forget elements because they keep reminding you of what happened previously. Awesome. Is it me or could WONHO literally be a stripper? I don't know why, but I really think he could be a male stripper. The way he dances, the way he dresses, and I don't know who decides how he dresses, but he tends to always wear leather. He always tends to wear very skin-tight elements. What do you guys think? Again, I'm really just curious about what, you know, the female audience thinks about WONHO, and yeah. Got my eyes on you. Really cool. I also like that they're playing a lot with black and white actually. So here we have black and white and then they threw in some red chains there that are fake, but it's just nice again to have these colors. They're very, you know, they make you focus on what needs to be focused. You know, here the chain has an importance, but also WONHO because he's a little bit brighter than the background. Very, very well done here. I also like that the elements that he interacts with here. For example, it's something simple. We know that the chains still are fake, but the what are they? The ropes, are they ropes? Do you call them the strings? That's it. The strings here are real and they're also interactive. AKA WONHO can get some really good shots here, especially the cameraman can get some really good shots here with him interacting with the strings. It's all just about, you know, getting some nice detailed shots, which is always important. I like to call it B-roll. It's not very important to the main choreography parts because this song is very choreography based, which I like. It has, I don't see any story, but it's nice. It's all about, you know, exploring the song more or less with WONHO, which is a very interesting approach, and I like that. But again, back to the strings, it's nice that they can interact with it. You know, holding them, touching it, it makes it a little bit intimate again between you and the viewer. And we got more skit. By the way, guys, don't think I'm being serious. You know that it's important that he shows his skin. I just still think that it's one of the highlights that they're trying to always prove when he does an MV. Like they have to show his body or they will not show him at all. It seems like the successful recipe for WONHO. The one thing, let me rephrase that. To me, it seems as if they're trying to, and it's a very interesting approach because I think they never did this with K-pop before. At least, if I don't know if they did. If they did, then please tell me. But it seems as if they're really trying to sexualize WONHO here, and it's a very interesting approach because the K-pop industry tends to do this more with the female artists, but it's very different now that we see it with a male artist. I like it a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's very, very cool because it's just a very different approach, and you can feel the intimacy, between the artist and the viewer. And I'm not saying that, hey, look, I want to go in bed with him or anything. That's not what I'm trying to say here. But what I am trying to say is that they're trying to create that reaction. They're trying to recreate that emotion between the audience, really that bonding. I don't know how to explain it perfectly, but this is the direction they're going with every time I see WONHO. And I think for the female viewers and, whoever is into men, let's say it like that, this is very successful. I bet there is a very good niche market out of there. And the reason why I say that's because I once did I did a bit of research, and what I found out is that in let's say like this, in porn magazines, they tend to basically, always try to sexualize women. They always try to focus on the female side. However, you also have the females that might be interested in males, and that is something that you see here. There is also a market for females that want to, again, or anyone who is into men, basically enjoys looking at men's skin. And that is something that it's just so different from the normal K-pop. I don't know who's behind it. It could be WONHO himself. It could be maybe the entire team behind him. I'm curious, like, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think this is a bad thing? Do you think sexualization is good or bad? Put it in the comments. I want to hear your comments as well. I personally say, look, it's anyway going to happen, so why not do it for everyone? Why only do it on females? I don't get it. Why not also do it for the male groups? It's possible. And on top of that, he does have that body. Like I say, is he going to be a stripper one day? Like, literally, he could quit his K-pop career most likely and become a stripper. Even though I know that he's a very, 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 very humble person. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, I know it, guys. I know how he is. I watch some of his videos. I think he's really cool, very simple, very innocent. I'm just looking purely at aesthetics here. Oh, that transition. Oh, one sec. Look at that. It just punches you into the video. Really, I just want to go to clubbing, fuck Corona. I just want to go to a club, listen to some WONHO. I got my eyes on you. Dun, 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 dun. Enjoy the music. Party with WONHO. Like, really, it really just gets the energy going, I got my eye on you. Awesome, MV. Wait, how did they do that? Hold up. I know I said I didn't want to talk about videos anymore. But look at this. There's all of a sudden a transition here. Beautiful. Like, you can see it's two cuts, but they're using basically a bit of a smoke. The smoke comes and they're fading from the bottom up. Okay, look at the feet appearing. And WONHO is still there. Like, you can clearly see there two shots laid on top of each other. You can see there's 2 feet, like 4 feet all of a sudden from WONHO there. How awesome is that? Really cool. Hold up, isn't that the same shot that we saw at the beginning? Hold up. I think so. Hold up. Where is it? Was that it? I found it. Boom. The same shot. Awesome. I always enjoy it when they finish or start with a shot and then finish more or less with the same shot, because it's like an adventure. Like, it's the beginning to the end. Very, very cool. WONHO, I must say, this is a really good MV. Like, whoever was the entire team behind it did an excellent job in trying to make it as attractive as possible. Like, this is an MV that gets people in the mood to do something, get into the mood to dance, get into the mood to sing, get into the mood to club, get a drink, get a little bit wasted. I don't really know what you guys are into, but that's something that I just really enjoy about these type of videos. They're full of energy, and that's purely because they really know how to play with the music and the visuals. They should work with each other. If you have music and you have visuals and they don't connect, it's just a crappy MV. But in this case, it's just so powerful. Man, this is, if anything, one of my most favorite MVs of 2022, purely because it just got me to dance. I mean, you guys saw me dance. Who doesn't want to dance to this song? I really like it. But yeah, guys, that is my analysis on WONHO. Tell me what you think about it. If you enjoy Eye on You, put it in the comments. I would love to hear your, your thoughts on it. And again, tell me as well about whether you think, the idea of sexualization is good or not. I'm curious about that, because it seems as if they're really, they know what they're doing here. They know what they're trying to get out of WONHO, and I think they're doing it successfully. And it also seems like he's enjoying it to a certain extent, or else he wouldn't be pumping as hard as he does. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. And like always, let me get onto the bigger screen. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more content like this one. And of course, if you do have any recommendations, put them in the comments. I would just say, let's continue partying with WONHO. I got my eyes on you. I'll see you then.